Oh, okay, so you're back at school now?
Yes,
Okay, nice. All right. And how long were you at home?
about just 1 week. Yeah, but I will come back in about 4 to 5 days later. Yeah.
Okay, so you were there for about a week, and then you're gonna go back in about 4 or 5 days?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And Wasu, what are you studying?
Uh, um, I am studying at the Faculty of Dentistry.
Okay, nice. Um, I think I actually knew that. I think we talked about that. Um,
Okay.
okay, and yeah. So Wasu, maybe what have you done today? I mean, other than travel, did you do anything else? And what do you like to do when you are traveling? Do you like to read or listen to music? What do you do when you're traveling?
Uh, yes, I love music and I also love watch TV show. I I ever told you a TV show that I watched in the last class. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess I was asking when you're traveling. So,
when I traveling. Mm,
hmm when you're traveling.
yes, mm, I usually sleep when I on the bus on the car and I will just see the view, see the different place when I traveling. Yeah,
Okay. So you look at the views. I look at the views or I sightsee when I'm traveling.
yeah, yeah.
And that'd be good. Okay. Nice. Um, and today let's get started. It might just be you and me for a little while. Um, can you read the title and the next few lines?
Okay, anchor. Today we will learn anchor idioms. Have the questions about anger and reads about how to control it. And we will also read comics and practice role plays.
Good. Okay. And Wasu, what causes anger? What causes anger?
Anger? Um, I often anger, but when uh, cause anger? Personally, I don't like people who uh, who come to the apartment late. So uh, pe people who late make me anger so much.
Okay, people who are late make me so angry.
Yes.
We would never say angry so much. We would
Hmm.
say so angry. Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so people who come to appointments late. Anything else? What causes anger?
Hmm. People who selfish. I I don't like people who selfish. For example, uh, he 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 care himself first and don't care about the older people back there.
Nice. And Alexander, welcome to class. Alexander, how's it going? Can you hear me, Alexander? Um, okay. Yeah, so maybe you can try to leave and come back. And is anger ever a good thing, Wasu?
No, it's it's like a bad thing. Yeah. When uh when when someone angry, I think he will uh unconscious and do the bad thing. He will be unconscious and do bad thing.
Maybe he will unconsciously do bad things.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it's a bad thing. When someone is angry, I think he will unconsciously do bad things. Can you read that one more time?
Uh, I think he will unconsciously do bad thing.
Okay. Yeah, really well done. And it looks like Alexander is still. Oh, nice. You can hear. How are you,
Yes.
Alexander?
Well, fine, thank you. You?
Hey,
Do you hear
I'm doing
me?
well, thank you. Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Okay, doing well, thank you. Where are you from, Alexander?
I'm from Russia, from
Where
St.
are you
Petersburg.
from?
From St. Petersburg, Russia.
Oh, all right, nice, nice. And what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do in your free time?
Oh, I enjoy playing football very much. Yeah. And riding
I
bicycle.
didn't hear that. Okay.
I
You
enjoy
like to
playing
ride your bicycle? And something else.
and play football.
Okay, okay. It sounds like there's some sort of delay. I'm not sure if that's my connection or yours.
Well, I just had a lesson. Everything was okay.
Okay. Well, maybe it's better now. That sounds actually good now. Hopefully it works
Okay.
out. Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how's it going?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for asking. Good to see you again, Ken.
Good to see you
Um,
again.
and we also have Arian. Arian,
Yeah,
how's it going?
how's it going with you? I'm pretty good.
Nice. Good to hear. Arian, I don't think I've had you in class. Where are you from?
No, it's actually my first time. I'm living in Oslo.
Oslo.
Yeah,
Okay. I hear Oslo is a beautiful place. And okay, yeah. Well, welcome to class. Nice to
thank
see
you.
you. And let's have Wasu. Can you ask Alexander the second question?
Okay. Alexander, is angry ever a good thing? Explain.
Uh, can I answer?
Yeah,
Sure.
Alexander.
Is anger a good thing? As for me, I don't think that anger is ever a good thing because anger makes you mad, uh, so that you can't concentrate, uh, and that's why you can do bad things. So,
Okay, good. Yeah, that's how you can do bad things. Okay, really well done. And Alexander, can you ask Ken the next question?
Ken, hello.
Yes,
Uh,
hello.
what do you often do when you get angry?
Uh, After I experience a lot of things, uh, at first I tend to oppress my anger on the surface, but but when I feel I treat it unfairly, maybe I would be angry. But it's now I'm kind of how can I say I try to I think before uh my whether it is a proper time to show my anger or not.
Nice, yeah. So I think before I get angry and decide whether it's a proper time to show my anger or not. Yeah,
Yeah.
good answer. Um, yeah, that's definitely a good thing to do too. Okay, and I think maybe Aryan. And
Yes.
can you ask Aryan this last question, this first question?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can I just repeat again?
Yeah. Yeah, Ken, can you ask Aryan that first question?
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Ken.
Ariane. What what causes anger?
Uh, for me, if the other people are rude, if they can't respect your opinion, um, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Definitely that would be angering. I think we're good here. Um, and let's start with Wasu. Can you read the title and the words?
Okay. Uh, vocabulary. Uh, oh. Uh, I don't know how to say the first word.
Ire.
I, ire, I, ire.
Yeah,
Is that
ire.
right? Ire. Okay.
Mhm.
Des, despise, rewind, crush, fight, just, justify, compromise, irate, instigate,
Good. Maybe irate
arrest, arrest,
and
arrest,
instigate.
and
Instigate.
instigate, instigate,
St. Instigate.
instigate,
Good. There you go. And despise.
despise,
Despise.
despise, despise,
Good. Despise. There you
despise.
go.
Okay.
And does anybody have any good any questions about any of these words?
Actually, a lot of questions if I don't look to vocabulary.
Yeah. Good. So what are the questions? I
What
imagine
is
ire.
ire?
What other words? Alexander? What other words don't you know?
Ah, grudge. So,
Anything else?
irate.
Nice.
I think that's enough.
Okay. And okay, let's look at ire. Does anybody know what ire is?
It's an
Here's
anger.
anger. Hmm? Anger. Grudge is like hmm, a grudge. Like unforgiveness. So when you don't forgive someone for something they did in the past, you hold a grudge against them. So when you don't forgive somebody, that's a grudge. Make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And irate is just very angry. Ire is actually not very common. Very common. Very common. It's much more common, at least. So not very common. And this next one is common. What about instigate? Aryan, what does instigate mean?
I don't know actually.
Okay. What do you think, Alexander?
Alexander?
Yeah, Alexander.
I would say
What do you think
people.
instigate means?
It's something common with bullying people. No? To bully.
With blind people?
Bully. Or
Bullies.
bullies. Yeah. No?
Yeah, so it's common with bullies. Bullies will instigate fights. Yeah, like to start, like catalyze, to begin something. So generally it's a fight. So he instigated the fight by poking his sister endlessly.
So is that some kind of meaning of cause? He caused the fight?
Yeah, you could use cause. He caused the fight. He like picked the fight. He started the fight. Yeah. Okay. And any other questions about any of these words? Ken, what does
Maybe,
revile mean?
sorry, maybe grudge is a kind of holding the anger very long time. That's a grudge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
if you remain angry at somebody for a long time.
Mhm.
What about revile, Ken? What does it mean to revile?
Revile. Revile. It's a kind of saying swear word or something, curse word or that thing.
Mm,
No.
like to hate.
To hate.
It's the
Okay.
same thing as despise, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So these two are about the same. And, okay. If there are no other questions, let's try to practice some of these a little bit. Let's start with Wasu. Wasu, can you read the title and try the first sentence?
Okay. The first one, like, conjugate the verb, fill in the blank.
Good.
Uh, okay.
And this one?
I had to argue with my sister because she always holds forever. Uh, can can I answer?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Grunge, grunge, whole
You said
grunge,
grudge,
grunge,
which
grunge,
is close.
grudge.
We need to make it plural.
Okay, grudge,
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 plural? Grudges.
grudge, grudges,
Grudges.
grudges,
Yeah, grudges. Grudges.
grudges.
Uh-huh. And argue. Can you repeat argue?
Argue, argue,
Good. You could also
argue.
use the gerund here. So it doesn't have to be How else could you say it? What's the gerund?
Argue.
Can anybody help him with this? What's the gerund?
Arguing.
Yeah. So the gerund is just the ing ending alone, and the infinitive is to argue. So the infinitive always is with to, and the gerund is always with ing. The ing can also be the progressive.
Okay.
So the present progressive or the past progressive would be like, I am arguing. That's the progressive tense. It's the present progressive. Hopefully that makes sense. Does that make sense, Wasu?
Yes.
Okay, can you read the whole sentence one more time?
Okay. I had argued with my sister because she always holds grudges forever.
Good. And Aryan, what about the next one?
Yes. Can I just ask you one thing about the previous one? Can we just use arguing without any change? Can I just use the same sentence, just replace to argue with arguing, and is that right? Or
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hate arguing with my sister. I hate to argue with my sister. Both would be correct.
okay, cool. So I can read the second one. John to be when he finds out that his uncle to crash his car. Um, he will be angry, so I'm just trying to find another word for that.
Nice.
Will be array,
Irate.
array, array,
Irate. Irate.
arrate, arrate.
Hmm? How do we conjugate the next one?
Crashed,
Mm-hmm. Perfect. What about the next one? Alexander.
She tried to corrections, but she definitely shouldn't to cheat on the exam. She tried, but she definitely shouldn't cheat. No. No versions still. Can you help me?
Yeah, so she tried to make excuses. Alexander, you've got a really bad echo. I'm not sure if I think you're wearing mic headphones too, but your echo sounds really, really bad. So maybe if you turn down your volume a little bit, like the speaker volume, that might help. But even the microphone volume, if you turn that down too. But yeah, it's just really, really loud echo. So she tried to make excuses for her actions. So we want a word that is similar to make excuses for. Does that make sense? And Alexander, you are muted at the moment. So
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yep. Yeah,
Should
I
I
can hear
find the equivalent for to make excuse?
To make excuses, we need to find an equivalent.
Oh, I do. Compromise?
Not compromise.
Justify.
Yeah, she tried to justify her actions.
She tried to
So
justify her yeah, but she definitely shouldn't shoot.
And we need to conjugate to cheat.
She tried to justify her actions, but she definitely shouldn't have been cheating.
Yeah, you could say haven't. She shouldn't have been cheating in the exam. Yeah, she shouldn't have cheated would work too. So the present perfect or the present perfect progressive shouldn't have been cheating. Good. Can you read the whole sentence one more time?
She tried to justify her actions, but she definitely shouldn't have been cheating on the exam.
Good. And what about the next one, Ken?
Okay. When I got into a fight with Sam yesterday, I found it hard to compromise. Finding the middle ground is hard.
Nice. Really great job, Ken. Good reading, good pronunciation. Wastu, what about the next one?
Okay. If you breaks the
You?
break
Good.
the rules in class, you leak there. Uh, mm, re- Rewind.
Not right. Not quite.
Okay. Instigate.
So it's a synonym for anger.
Oh,
So we can even
e ear,
ire.
ire. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Ire. So if you break the rules in class, you risk facing the ire of your teacher. Really good.
Okay.
Those are really tough words. Does anybody
That,
have any questions here? Any questions? Okay. All right. And if there are no questions, let's look at this comic. Aryan, can you read the role of Calvin, the little boy? And Alexander, can you read the role of the mother?
okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Galvin, what are you doing to the coffee table?
You should continue because I don't have anything to say.
Is it my
Nope.
word?
And Calvin, this is Calvin.
Oh,
Nope.
this is Calvin. Yeah, I saw that. Is this some sort of
So,
trick question or what?
is that some sort of trick question or what? Can you repeat that one more time?
Uh, is this some sort of trick question or what?
Yeah, good. And maybe, Ken, what's happening here in this comic?
I couldn't get the punchline. I understand
Okay.
Carving causing a trouble, but what is this punchline?
So, what's her question? What are you doing to the coffee table? I mean, why is that? Well, I could, I don't know. I don't want to explain it too much. Maybe, uh, Alexander, do you think you could explain the comic?
Well, I just don't know what is the trick question.
Like he's asking, isn't isn't it obvious what I'm doing?
Yeah.
What I am doing to the table? Like like, duh. Can't you see? So obviously she can see, and so
Yes.
she was asking maybe
Yeah.
like stop doing that to the table,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he's just taking the question a little bit too literally. Yeah. Um. So does that make sense, Ken? The punchline?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. Ken, did you ever get in trouble for doing things when you were a child? Did your parents ever get angry at you?
Probably, but I forgot. And uh, but I know my I forgot my niece, yeah, came to my house, and uh, niece are the male niece nephew. Niece is a male, right?
Nephew.
A nephew,
Yes, that is
sorry,
male.
nephew came to my house when he was a child, and he wrote, some artworks on the wall. So it's still there on the wall, actually.
No. Did you get mad at him?
No, because it was when he was a very small, maybe two or something. So he cannot understand what he was doing.
Yeah, I understand that for sure. Okay. What about you, Wastu? Did your parents ever get really angry at you when you were a child?
Yes. I uh, I when I was about 3 years old, I um in my house there is like this little house uh for let's pray to God or something like that, and I hold the vase at the at the that that thing, yeah, in that a little house, and the glass is broken, and I heard and bleed. I was bleeding, and uh, my mom blamed me. Uh, I I do myself, and I get hurt, and the vase is broken. Yeah,
Okay, I don't know what the little house was for. It was like an aquarium?
it's yeah something like this. It's for mm, I
What was inside of the little house?
I don't know how to call it in English.
Was it an animal?
It's like a little house for the god or something like that. Yeah, something
Sorry,
like
I,
that.
I think I lost you for a second. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Uh, I can't hear any of you guys. I'm not sure what's up. Hold on one second. All right, hey guys, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yes.
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 Okay. All right, I can hear you guys now. Perfect. I have no idea what that is. What kind of animal is in the little house? What's inside? Awesome.
Yes, it is inside the house, and or like is a traditional Chinese belief. I don't know much.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. So you broke it and there was glass everywhere and you got hurt and you were bleeding. Your parents must have been mad. All right,
Yeah.
and I think we're good with this. Either, well, yeah, let's go on to the next page. And let's look at some of these idioms. Adian, can you read the first idiom?
Yes. To be up in arms.
Yeah. What does it mean to be up in arms?
Hmm.
It's a tricky one.
Can you just give me some hints? I don't know. To
Yeah,
be.
it's to be very angry and ready to fight. So arms are like weapons. To be up in arms is like wearing weapons to fight with.
Okay,
So it's a really common thing.
okay, so the guy which is too up in arms, that is a guy who really want to fight and he has on a really bad attitude, right?
Yeah, just really angry. Somebody who's really angry can be up in arms.
Okay.
So it could be a girl or a guy, just really angry. What do you think? Can you use it in a sentence?
Um, he was really sad and he was up in arms.
Yeah, he was really sad and he was up in arms. I mean, he was really sad about what?
Um, he was really sad about my mistake and he was up in arms.
I mean, we could just say he was up in arms. So he was really angry about my mistake. Sadness is different than anger. I mean, it's like feeling blue, miserable, and anger is like more like red, excited. Anger and sadness are pretty different. Does that make sense, Adian?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
So
for
if we're
me,
up
the
in arms,
sad.
we're not generally sad.
Okay, this is more
We're
just
angry.
anger. Okay, so for me, sad is more disappointed, but anger
Yeah.
is more your act. Yeah.
Yeah, anger is more like you're physically angry. There's some sort of reactions like in what you do or what you say. Sadness is just like, no, I'm sad. Um, yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Like that? Alexander, are you there?
Yes.
Can you
Can
read
you
the next
hear?
one?
Uh, get off my back.
Yeah.
I would say
What do you think it means?
maybe don't don't stand behind my back. Yeah, okay.
Close. It's a little bit different. Get
Um,
off my back. It means maybe you can say stop bothering me about something. So stop. Yeah. So stop bothering me what I am doing wrong. Yeah. Get off my back. It's like I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Get off my back.
Yeah. How would you use it in a sentence or in a couple of sentences?
Just a second. Get off my. Is there any preposition after this idiom? Get off my back. Because
About. Get off my
about.
back about.
Get off my back about playing video games all night.
Yeah. Nice. Maybe we can add I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Yeah, perfect. That's awesome. Good. Get off back about it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay, and what about the next one?
Me? Sorry.
Yeah. Can you read it, Ken?
Okay. The blow gasket. I think it means mad,
What do you think?
very angry.
Yeah, to explode with anger.
Mm-hmm.
Mad. How would you use it in a sentence?
Mad. Or when when the people found their uh, found there some manipulation of the government, not people blew a gasket on the street.
Okay. When the people found out about the corruption of their government, about the what of their government?
Yes, maybe yes, that counts. Yes, the corruption. Yeah, for example.
Maybe they blew their gaskets in the street. Yeah, it's weird a little bit using it like with a plural.
Gasket.
I would say something
Blow a
like,
gasket. Mm-hmm.
yeah, Dad is going to blow his gasket when he finds out you broke the window again. Or maybe you
So
broke
only
the
for
little
singular.
Chinese house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like more for like one person. Like one person would blow their gasket. Like groups of people, I don't think I've ever heard of a group of people blowing their gaskets
Mm-hmm.
or blowing their gasket. I guess if you're talking like a mob, the mob blew its gasket. Like
Okay.
the mob is a like one identity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I bet you could use it. I just don't hear it often. Really good sentence.
Okay, thank you.
And Wasu, what about the last one?
To have a bone to pick. It means uh, you you argue with someone.
Okay. Yeah, you argue with somebody. You have a bone to pick with them. Yeah. It means you want to argue with someone. Can you make a sentence with that, Wasu?
Okay. Uh, I have a bone to pick with my friends because of uh, recently situation.
Yeah. Good. Because of a recent situation, you have a bone to pick with your friends. Okay, perfect. I think that's great. Really well done. And does anybody have any questions here?
What is literally gasket?
A gas carb. So it's in the engine where the pistons are exploding. I'm pretty sure the gasket is something that keeps everything from leaking. So generally, if you blow a gasket, you could get fuel in a place where it's not supposed to go, and it might explode. I'm not really sure though. I know it's part of the engine of a car.
Oh, I see. Thank
Does
you.
that make sense?
Yes, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Nice. And
Do you often use these idioms in your life, in your speaking?
yeah, for sure. My mom always uses to be up in arms. So my mom get off my back. Yo. Alexander, your microphone sound is horrible.
Sorry.
I'm not sure. You gotta mute yourself. No worries. I'm not sure what it is. It's fine now. My back is really common as well. I would say get off my back. Maybe when you're younger, like 17 or 18, and you're a kid, say get off my back, ma. It's like I don't blow a gasket is maybe less common, but still pretty common. And maybe have a bone to pick with somebody. Might be an older expression too. So like my parents, my grandparents might use that one. I've got a bone to pick with you, Sonny. Yeah. Does that make sense? This is a young expression, and this is pretty common, I guess. Maybe for a little bit older, but good. Really good questions. I think we ended with Wasu. So Wasu, can you ask Aryan the first question?
Okay. Aaron, is getting angry an effective way to deal with problems?
I mean, for me, it's very difficult to answer it because sometimes it's very sad. I mean, it's really nonsense to be angry. But the other thing is sometimes you can just control it. Sometimes you have to just get angry. But I don't think it's the most efficient way to deal with it. Sometimes you just need to take a break. Take a walk, drink water, and think over it. But still, it's very difficult to me just to say, don't be angry, control yourself, because sometimes you can't.
Hey guys, sorry. Sometimes you just have to think about it and relax and calm down. For sure. Nice job, Aryan. Really good. Sorry about losing you a little bit early. Um, okay, and Aryan, can you ask Alexander the next question?
Uh, what makes you angrier, sports or politicians? Why?
Mm, I think that sports makes me much angrier than politicians because I don't understand much in policy. Can you can you hear me?
Politics.
And
Yeah, I
especially
don't understand much about politics.
politics, and especially it makes me anger when my favorite football team loses.
Okay. Maybe I get especially angry.
I get especially angry. Yes.
What's your favorite team?
Have you heard about Zenit St. Petersburg?
Yeah, Zenit St. Petersburg. They're one of the best teams in Russia.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. For sure. Okay. And maybe Alexander, can you ask Ken the next question?
Ken, do you think men and women show their anger differently? Why or why not?
Maybe probably it could be different, and also genders and their character also related. So I don't know the stereotypical pattern, but also genders or character affects us to how to show their anger.
Yeah, so it's more about character than gender.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because I don't like some kind of stereotypical logic about genders because gender is
Yeah.
more complicated than not only two but also more actually.
Awesome. I think that's a perfect answer. Gender is more complicated and shouldn't be stereotyped. Totally. Really nice job. I
Yeah.
think that's a perfect answer. Okay, and I think we're good here. Let's go on. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. I guess we can start out with a little bit of reading. And let's start with Wasu. Can you read the first paragraph? So the title and the first paragraph.
Oh, sorry, teacher, I can't see anything.
Okay, you can't see anything.
Yeah, sorry.
Um, is it too small, or can you just, what do you see?
No, it's brown and black.
Okay,
Your skin
maybe
tag is
Aryan, can
black.
you see this?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Okay, Aryan, can you read the first part? Ooh,
Uh,
actually, we are just kind of out of, I know, I'm gonna have to cut you guys off. I've got another class right after this, so I do have to go.
Well,
Do you guys have any last questions before we finish up?
no
Any last
questions.
questions or
Thank you.
comments?
nope, thank you.
Thank you very
No,
much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.
thank you,
See you later.
Thank you very
teacher.
much.
All right, see
Bye.
you later.
Bye.
Take,
Bye, guys.
take care.